Hello co-spoilers. Welcome back to another thrilling episode as we dive into the captivating world of movies. Together, we'll uncover new cinematic gems and indulge in the guilty pleasure of wasting our time on things that truly don't matter.
Despite rumors to the contrary, SONTROL still exists, and KAOS continues to pose a significant threat to everything honorable and decent in the world. The Smithsonian now has the legendary red sunbeam and the stylish 1960s suit of the most renowned secret agent in history under glass display cases, and a new Maxwell Smart, who carries an iPod and pushes sticky notes, longs to be like him. Steve Carell's character, Maxwell Smart, recently graduated from field training with flying colors, but much to his dismay, despite doing an excellent and thorough job as the Chief's, Arkin, finest dang analyst, he is not given the opportunity to advance to the rank of full-fledged secret agent. As fate would have it, Smart is the only person trained for the job of finding and stopping the dreaded Siegfried, Terence Stamp, from nuking Los Angeles and the President of the United States, James Caan, not long after he receives the depressing news. Control headquarters has been blown to pieces. All the agents have been visually identified and are unable to work even undercover. The chief pairs Smart with Agent 99, and Hathaway, a stunning and highly skilled operative whose face has been altered so that she cannot be identified. Together, they must discover and thwart Siegfried's plans to amass nuclear weapons so he can demand billions from the West. Siegfried intends to destroy Los Angeles as a sign of KAOS's strength, where a concert will be attended by the president in his honor. The dashing Agent 23, played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, is having fun knocking up nerds and stapling papers to their heads while still working as an operations analyst at Control headquarters. Max and Agent 99's quest takes them from Washington to Russia to Los Angeles, stopping in each place for a significant combat scene. The humor factor in many of my recent assessments of comedies is strong, but the way the humor is conveyed, especially to Christian families, is problematic. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot these days. One would only be aware of the abundance of the humor developed and initiated by Mel Brooks and Buck Henry. The rating of PG-13 for crude comedy, violence, and language is accurate. But I must add that it is still deceptive because impressionable preteen boys and especially shouldn't watch this movie for any reason other than the action, violence and references to many forms of sex. I, for one, would not want my little son to believe it is amusing to go around in real life stapling papers to people's foreheads. Many of the physical jokes in Get Smart may be amusing to adults, but they could be dangerous to other kids if they are attempted by young children. Parents should remember that even though this movie is a comedy, it is a spy film, and throughout it, people are seen being killed, shot, beat up using martial arts moves, and are constantly in life-threatening peril. In the opening scenes alone, a man is shot and falls out of a window to his death several floors below. The building also blows up, killing everyone inside. The film Get Smart contains numerous instances of foul language, some of which are subtitled across the screen even though they are spoken in a different language. While Maxwell Smart and Agent 23 are going through field ops training, the other guys call Smart names like maxi-pad, the words gonads, as well as ballsack used to describe the male anatomy. A woman gives the finger to a crowd of onlookers. Smart unintentionally grabs Agent 99's breast, and other lesser though no better uses of distasteful references that will send up a red flag to Christian moviegoers. Max mentions that the female cannot conceive because her eggs could dry up and fall out her uterus, and that she has a dusty uterus, while Agent 99 and Smart are undercover as a married couple and discussing their fabricated backstory. The question, "Are you looking at her butt?" is posed by Agent 99 multiple times, and butt jokes are regularly utilized. The joke that goes throughout the entire movie is centered on a scene where Max is dancing with an obese woman and grabs her butt. I could go on and on about these recurring symbols that appear throughout Get Smart, in an effort to make a comedic point. But I hope Christian families will take this type of humor into consideration and make an informed decision about whether or not they want to take their children, especially those who are 13 or older, to watch this movie. There are redeeming elements to the plot. But it is important to note that just because I draw attention to these topics doesn't mean I endorse this movie for a Christian audience. They are the only things I want to mention as being very positive. There isn't much sexual activity. But the Agent 99 and Maxwell Smart characters did share a few kisses. Over the course of the movie, they are revealed to genuinely love and respect one another. The protagonist of Smart values his work and has a strong work ethic. He truly wants to save and preserve the nation in which he lives and is committed to doing what is good and right. He respects the position of power. In addition, Smart is willing to risk his life for his buddies and will do anything for them. Because of these traits and his seeming innocence, everything that he initially seems to mess up ultimately turns out to be right and wonderful. The new Get Smart is effectively summed up by Sean O'Connell of filmcritc.com. It would have been foolish to remake the satirical 1960s spy comedy Get Smart without Steve Carell playing Maxwell Smart. It's a good thing the creative team behind this revived Smart carefully chose the unassuming comedian to step into the late Don Adams' Telephone in a Shoe. While rarely intellectual, Carell's agile performance as a purposefully stupid agent of control ensures that this contemporary take on an old television franchise is consistently funny. The Mel Brooks and Buck Henry television series, Get Smart, aired on NBC and CBS from 1965 to 1970. Adams played Agent 86, the head of a clandestine U.S. government spy outfit that frequently engaged the forces of KAOS. The polished action sequences, above-average performances, and humorous sight gags with adult themes bring Get Smart into the present era. A lot of Christian families will regrettably have to pass it by due to the restrictions they have placed on their sense of humor. I advise intelligent adults to use their best judgment and prayerful attention when family movie night rolls around. And perhaps consider renting Get Smart when it becomes available on DVD. Get Shrewd was a adored TV appear. For that reason, it was exceedingly expected as a motion picture. The great news is that it conveys a few genuine snickers. The less than great news is that the motion picture is peppered with so much off-color, dirty references and humor that indeed a garbage popcorn motion picture fan might discover their stomach turning. Moreover, genuine aficionados will note that a few of the extraordinary punchlines of Get Shrewd have been misplaced through bumbling composing, and Hathaway falls flat to convey an engaging character who can fascinate the audience's consideration. The motion picture totally changes the relationship between 99 and Max by making 99 marginally grating. Moreover, it misses an extraordinary opportunity by changing the character of Max's archenemy, Siegfried, one of the most clever awful folks ever designed. The producers make Siegfried much as well genuine and unflappable. And they completely squander a cameo by Charge Murray as one of the peevish specialists covering up out in odd, clever places who utilize to assist Max during his missions within the TV appear. Whereas Carell hasn't very achieved an acting extent that permits for much profundity in his characters, the nearness of Hathaway gives a idealized differentiate to Maxwell Keen. Whereas Operator 99 is certainly all commerce and military expressions activity, Hathaway gives her fare the correct touch of an passionate storyline that produces it conceivable to not bond with her, quip expecting. The supporting cast, whereas a tad endorsed, admissions while counting Stamp as the penultimate awful fellow, Insight Division, Borat as his right-hand man, James Caan as the U.S. President and Alan Arkin as Controls Chief. As the operator who isn't very what he appears, Dwayne Johnson precedes his development as an performing artist and moves however another step absent from his, the Sheikh, persona. As this movie is just as funny as other movie, the actress in here is so hot and he knows she is gonna be the best actress one day, so we love her no matter what, as she's in this league since forever. Her beauty doesn't fade and all. We would love to know more if you guys know any movie we should review and upload in here with a review. Let's do this together and we watch things for fun now.
Thanks for watching our video. As we wrap things up, we want to say a big thank you for being a part of our awesome community. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our future adventures. We appreciate all the likes, comments, and support you've given us. It's because of viewers like you that we're able to keep creating great content. So stay tuned for more exciting videos coming your way. Remember, you're the reason we do what we do. Without you, our channel wouldn't be the same. So, until next time, take care, stay awesome. And keep spreading the positivity.